Honestly, summer is running away from us. Coucou, my name is Anastasia and welcome to my YouTube channel. End of month also means a little bit of an overview from me to you as of what happened within the fashion industry during, well, that month. There will be two major events that won't be included in this video. That would be Barbie press tour as well as Couture Fashion Week, because I already made two separate videos about those. The links will be in the description below. Anyway, whatever driven some kind of reaction from me, whatever inspired me, it will be right in this video. As per usual, for this purpose, I'm using my Telegram channel. If you don't know, I do have a Telegram channel. If you're looking for a little bit of an insight behind, what's going on in my head, check it out. First and foremost, I have a new fashion girl obsession, and that is SABRINA DHOWRE ELBA. I mean, this woman, she's like serving look after look, and it all looks so very elegant, feminine, very chic. I guess that's, generally the style direction I'm leaning the most into as of right now. Next, Dior opened a pop-up in Beverly Hills Hotel, and I mean, they haven't exactly said it's Barbie inspired, but in my personal opinion, if you have a look at how it was designed and the sheer amount of pink in it, yeah, you can connect the dots yourself. The rumors about this particular shift has been circulating for quite a while at this point of time. However, now they became official, and that is Gabriella HEARST is indeed leaving Chloe after 3 years of being a creative director. Well, what do I think about it? I have enjoyed Gabriella HEARST's Chloe, like the vision of her for Chloe. It was more minimal and a little bit less boho, like minimal boho, if that does make sense. However, maybe, that is not the vision for the brand as of right now. Maybe the sales are not as well as they would hope for, and I think it's the latter. I have no idea who they will make a creative director next, because to my knowledge they haven't named anyone as of yet, so I cannot exactly speculate. The one thing I'm happy about though is that Gabriella HEARST will have more time to concentrate on her own brand, because duh, she has her own brand, Gabriella HEARST. I haven't been exactly enjoying what's going on there. Maybe it was due to the lack of time, maybe it was something else, but I have high hopes for this. Happy is bringing coffee. Thank you, Happy. We all really appreciate it. Another shift is that there is no more Paco in La Maison Rabanne, which was honestly a matter of time, because when designers are leaving the brands, stepping down from the creative director position, hiring new creative directors, or simply, passing away, it's not a rare occurrence that the first name of the designer will eventually leave the brand, like Christian left Dior, Yves left Saint Laurent, Coco left Chanel. I feel like the only example of a fashion brand holding on to the first name is probably Louis Vuitton. I have been really enjoying HARPER'S BAZAAR France summer visuals. Like, they're very raw, very much so leaning into the minimalist aesthetic. Most favorite probably is called L'été du Corps. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing, and it's their Mode Numero 4 series. It's not that big of a deal, however, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley made like an Instagram promo, collab, ad, whatever for Dolce & Gabbana, and first of all, I wouldn't recognize that it is Dolce & Gabbana if not for the bag, because I have actually been eyeing this bag in a bigger size in black on the pre-loved market, wanted to buy it, thinking for too long, it was already sold, yada yada, you know how it works. But yeah, it's giving me like very something in between Jacques Camus, especially like his La Papilla collection, which was heavily wedding inspired, and or Saint Laurent. Like, honestly, when Dolce & Gabbana do beautiful things, they do it amazingly, because it is kind of Barbie promo related, but in my Barbie promo video I have only been talking about Margot Robbie looks for the Barbie promo tour. However, on that same note, ARIANA GREENBLAT, who played Sasha in a movie, was on the cover of Vogue Hong Kong, and while I do not like exactly the cover, I have really enjoyed these two pictures. On the first one she's wearing this striped dress and it is beautifully contrasted with the stripes all around her. It's giving me very much so 80s Andy Warhol kind of vibe. And on the second picture, she is wearing, I don't know if it's Balenciaga, maybe I'm wrong, kind of dress with a contrasted leggings, and she has like this flower in the background. And also in terms of visuals, I love the juxtaposition of colors, while the form is kind of the same. Anthony Vaccarella dropped their 37.2 lifestyle collection. It included yet another amazingly looking sab board. I don't know whether you sab or not, but I'm very much so enjoying this activity and, you know, can't help myself but ogle this up. There were also, as per usual, like the bags, the caps, the one-piece swimming suits, and also the camera, color negative cameras with like the Saint Laurent logo. And I mean, I understand it's not necessary, but it's kind of so cute. Prada Summer Pop-Up, which is a Prada cafe, dropped a new series of desserts. And I'm honestly at this point am more interested in Prada desserts than in Prada new backdrops, because I don't get at all where they're going in terms of visuals. Well, I get it, it's another part of the 80s, very geometrical, very working woman, but make it colorful and fun, an interesting kind of chic, but you know, it's just not my vibe, not at all. Oh man, that was very funny. So we are going back to Instagram ads and Instagram campaigns, and we're going to be talking about FENDI, because they were having their fall winter 2023 influencer campaign, and I feel like they went a little bit too strict with their references for the said influencers, because now it just looks like best elevator shot competition, which maybe they've aimed for it, maybe they haven't, but it kind of looks weird. It looks very weird. So Hailey Bieber has launched her Vogue eyewear collection, well, her eyewear collection with Vogue eyewear to be more exact, and honestly, like, her visuals are always on top, whatever she's doing, whether it's a campaign for another brand, her own like skincare brand campaign, or just her visuals, backdrop shots, whatever. These photos are giving LA kind of Trinity, if you know what I mean. Okay, we are not gonna be talking about Idol here, like, no thank you. Like, the fact that I've watched it is enough suffering as for me, and you can probably tell that I haven't enjoyed the show. If you have, if you like it, I'm very happy for you, because at least you haven't wasted 5 hours of your time. However, both Lily Rose Depp and Troye Sivan ended up on the cover of Vogue Australia, and this cover I have indeed very much so enjoyed. Like, Lily Rose is wearing Chanel, surprise, surprise. Troye Sivan, however, is wearing Tom Brown. Excuse me, how stunning! I love how it's so Studio 64 meets Gen Z vision of Y2K meets couture. Like, speaking of Vogue covers, you know I'm not a colorful girly, right? I mean, you can probably tell. However, this Van Cleef and ARPELS basically ad that manifested itself on the cover of Vogue Hong Kong is exceptional. Like, the juxtaposition of this, well, it's not an Eve's blue, I believe it's darker. But anyway, this royal blue, cobalt blue with this kind of ochre yellow, and then we have like the mint green with lilac and the electric blue. It's just wow. You can learn color theory based on these covers. Ooh, another Barbie related thing that I haven't covered in the Barbie review video is that Billie Eilish, among other singers like Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, Dua Lipa, created a cover for Barbie the movie. It was a song What Was I Made For? And first of all, I didn't expect something like this from her, and I have really enjoyed the song, but like in my mind it was very much so, it doesn't sound like a movie soundtrack. Where would they put it in the Barbie movie? Plus it was so different from what Dua Lipa, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, all the other girlies have launched. So I was like, and then after watching the movie itself, it just all clicked and all the details fall together into this one whole picture, and I was like, that is cool. That actually makes a lot of sense, and now I get the song better, and I really love it as a soundtrack for the movie. But what I also wanted to mention is a clip made for the video as well as the cover for the single, because I love aesthetic. It's very 60s, very Don't Worry My Darling, and this is aesthetic that Billie have never leaned into before, hence why I have enjoyed it even more, because as much as it's not her, I love when she experiments, because when her experiments work, they usually give you a 10 out of 10. Visuals, sounds, music, movie clips, whatever. And like her playing with her own little clothes in this movie clip, like if you haven't seen it, watch it. New GIRLIE entered the world of it bags to be or, well, not to be, and she's from Valentino. She's coming in size micro, and you can call her a logo bag. She also has crystals all over this damn huge logo of hers, and she comes in like an animal print. I believe it's leopard or something. And also, have you noticed that even though the whole fashion industry is very much so into the BBE, big bag energy right now, this pendulum of fashion trends started slowly moving back into the micro bags area, and I believe that by the next summer it will be a full swing back to the mini bags. Also, this July will be remembered by me as the first time I have seen Nina Ricci under Harris Reid integration that actually makes sense, and I'm talking about Anne Cleveland wearing all everything Nina Ricci for Numero Berlin magazine. She's so Harris Reid for Nina Ricci. I have no idea why no one made her, you know, the face of Nina Ricci, the ambassador, whatever before, because it makes so much sense. Hence why it looks so put together. Barbara Palvin and Dylan Sprouse celebrated their wedding. Here is their wedding photo shoot. It's giving Marilyn Monroe meets Caroline Bassett Kennedy, and to make even more sense, I will, you know, feature the visuals of both Marilyn Monroe and Caroline Bassett here. It was gorgeous. Period. List Index dropped their quarterly ranking, meaning now we have top 10 of the hottest brands as well as top 10 of the hottest items. I'm not gonna even feature the items because the whole list was very much so boring in my humble opinion. However, I wanna briefly mention the top 10 hottest brands. First is Loewe. I've seen it, you've seen it, we all have seen it coming from afar, and I'm pretty sure that Loewe will end up being the hottest brand of the whole year. We have Prada on the second place, who, you know, stepped down one place to leave the pedestal for Loewe. Miu Miu also stepped down to the fourth place, while Versace lifted itself up to the third one, which is highly thanks to their involvement into the Barbie movie campaign. Margot Robbie has been wearing loads of both custom and archival Versace pieces during this press tour of her. Then we have Bottega Veneta on the fifth place. They also dipped their little toe heavily into the Barbie campaign. Margot Robbie wore them, Dua Lipa wore them, I'm pretty sure someone else had. Then with number 6 comes Valentino. Also, they have been heavily working with the celebrities such as Pedro Pascal and Florence Pugh. They have been also doing loads of Valentino beauty launches, like the perfumes, which always end up influencing this whole List Index campaign because of the number of searches for the brand. And then we have Saint Laurent, Moncler, Gucci and Dior. They're pretty stable on their faces, so nothing interesting in there. Since Miss Lily Rose Depp got her Vogue cover, Adele also had to have one, so we ended up having the weekend of the cover of Vanity Fair. And honestly, I love a good menswear moment. It's not often we are having a good menswear moment, so these two Prada outfits are it. I really appreciate the effort. Maybe it's just my obsession with red, which, by the way, now has an official name, and I'm pretty sure it has been circulating on the TikTok for a while now, but even Vogue Australia made like an article about it, so now it's, you know, magazine Vogue official. We're gonna talk about it. It is called Tomato Girl Aesthetic. Well, it's more than just red color, however, it definitely is heavily much so relying onto this red, but other than that, it's very European, summer, Mediterranean, easy come, easy go vibes, mixed with lots of whites and reds, you know, kind of cottagecore but less fantasy fairy tale-ish aesthetic. Okay, we will finish this nice monthly review with yet another gorgeous cover. I'm talking about Harper's Bazaar Brazil, and there are two covers. The first one is featuring Aminta Nafore, I understand, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the name correctly, wearing Bulgari, and also Anita Pozzo in Schiaparelli. I love me a good cover. I love the visuals for those. I love how minimal the first one is, how grungy the second one is, the huge difference in posing and how they're emphasizing, well, basically their ads, which is Bulgari in the first place and Schiaparelli in the second one. This is gonna be the end of this monthly review. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel. Like, obviously you do not have to, but if you do, it will make me very much so happy. Also like this video. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. So, bye!